Do you remember reading comic books when you were a kid? Well, today there is a whole new generation discovering those superheroes drawn in ink, and what they're discovering is comic books filled with characters of a different color. Step aside, Superman. Here come the Ebony Warriors. Zwana, Purge, and Heru are some of the newest heroes to hit the comic book stands. These are superheroes with a social message. You'll find them fighting drug abuse, gang warfare, and racism in the inner city. Nabil Haj is one of 5 black writers who publish ANIA Comics. He wants to create positive role models for African Americans.
As a kid, it was kind of hard for me to fantasize about being a white man in tights, flying around, saving the world.
So Haj created Zwana, son of Zulu, an African prince who battles racial injustice. His fellow writer, Roosevelt Pitt, came up with the idea for a non-violent hero called Purge.
You can't tell me that a black superhero cannot have a college education, build his own business, become a multi-millionaire. That's what Purge is all about.
Like a light bulb, I just reach up and I get an idea, and I think I got one. And that was...
They work with a team of artists who bring their ideas to life on the page. For John Ruiz, it took a bit of time to draw the character Zwana just right.
Nabil said make him move like a black man in the comic book and not be so stiff, and I guess he thinks white people are stiff. But so I had to really loosen things up and make them jive.
Phil, nice meeting you again.
So far, they've sold over 1 million issues since their books went on sale across the country last February. These black superheroes face tough competition in the $700 million a year comic book industry, but they are winning over their own fans.
When I found out there was a gentleman like me in it, that really got me interested into it.
It opens up people's eyes to the fact that there's more than just, say, one type of black person.
Nabil also opened some eyes last year when he climbed the Georgia State Capitol building dressed as Zulu to promote his comics.
I knew I had to do something to break this mindset of the people that you only have to buy white superheroes. So in a fit of rage, I threw on my Zulu warrior costume and I climbed the outside of the Georgia State Capitol, and that got the message, that drove the message home.
Now, when Nabil came in off that ledge in Georgia, he was held by police for a few hours, but no charges were filed. He hopes the stunt brought some attention to his comic books because his goal is to sell 3 million this year.
Right there.
4 independent black publishers have formed ANIA. Their comic book themes range from socially conscious superheroes to ancient African adventures. They say other comics feature white characters painted black, but their books come from an Afrocentric perspective.
So I'm here to set the record straight from what I have seen, and I'm going to put it in my comic book from the heart, and that's what makes ANIA books as a whole unique.
We're trying to give the black youth self-esteem, give them something that they can look to and say, yes, I can do that too.
Indicates black readers make up a substantial portion of the $700 million a year comic industry. So it's no surprise competition for their attention is heating up. From Los Angeles, I'm Amy Powell for E! News Daily.
To imagine being a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white guy in tights running around saving the world.
So faster than a Zulu warrior, artist Nabil Haj and Eric Griffin created their own African-American comic books as part of the burgeoning black publishing group ANIA. That's the Swahili word for protect and defend.
Typically, black heroes have not been put in a positive light. They're typically ex-cons or ex-crooks or sidekicks or that. ANIA is here to put black heroes in the forefront by promoting positive black heroes.
ANIA's socially conscious and cutting-edge comics are finding an audience. Haj and Griffin say the company has become the 16th largest publisher of comic books in the world.
We have kicked down the doors to show, look, we are African-American publishers and we got the talent, and you know, when we have an opportunity, we will excel and beat anything out there on the market.